Dream blunt rotation, but I'm being passed around instead of the blunt. So, with this list, I'm going to show why I'm just such a greedy pansexual because there's going to be a lot of passing around to do. So, first, Resident Evil 6 Leon. Listen, Resident Evil 6 Leon is the hottest version of any Leon. I don't care what anyone tells me. He aged like fine wine, alright? And I want to take a sip. Next seat, Devil May Cry 4 Dante. Devil May Cry 4 Dante is also the hottest version of Dante. Honestly, it might not be the best fit, but he's still the hottest version. Next chair, Carlos. I want multiple rounds with Carlos, honestly. Actually, I want multiple rounds with the three of these characters. Alright? They could pass me around a few times between each other, then pass me around to everyone else. Next chair, Chris Redfield. Specifically, Resident Evil 5 version. I know people's favorite is Resident Evil 6 or Village, but me personally, I don't know. I think Resident Evil 5 is his hottest version. I mean, look at that absolute meat cannon of biceps he's got going on. It's bigger than his head. And honestly, I need that around me as I'm being passed around by him. Next, Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan. You know what they always say? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. And by the end of the night, I would have saved at least 30 horses. Next, Joel Miller. Honestly, he can pass me around with himself a few times, truthfully. Because you know what? I'll give him a kid. I'll give him a third kid that he won't lose. Because, trust, I'm a good mother. Next, Josh from Until Dawn. The crazier and more insane he got, the hotter he got. I love my men a little insane. What can I say? And honestly, hear me out on the version of him that gets infected and turns at the end of the game because he got a little greedy and ate some human meat. Even though he's probably hallucinating while he did it. But my point still stands. Next, I don't see a lot of people talking about how fine this man is, but Verso from Expedition 33, that man is fine as hell. And truthfully, he can paint my insides all that he pleased. So, before we move on, I know what we're thinking. But we're out of seats. We may be out of seats, but the room is not filled. And I'm about to get greedy because this room will be filled. Next, Tannis from Borderlands. I don't care what anyone tells me. She is fine as hell. She's a little fucking awkward. She's extremely awkward, actually. But you know what? She might have been one of my first video game crushes, and I need her so bad. Alright? I will replace the chairs in his room that got tortured and killed, alright? I'll replace them. She can sit on me any day of the week. Now, next. Nico from Devil May Cry 5. Honestly, I love the accent. She's fine as hell. And she's good with her hands. That one little claw thing, I don't even know what it's called, don't even remember. Don't care enough to look it up. Those little claw things she makes for Nero. Specifically the one that was meant for Kyrie. Sweet surrender. We know what it's meant to do. She can make one of those for me. But It's a strap that she wears and absolutely obliterates my insides. And it better have a little thrust and vibrate mode like the hand does of Sweet Surrender. Next, Sloan Cameron, Venture Overwatch. They are fine as hell. I want to be bouncing on their drill crazy style. They can explore my tunnels and find hidden artifacts and treasures any day of the week. I would beg for it, honestly. I don't care that so many people, so many Overwatch fans say they're ugly. They are hot as hell to me, and I will not be told otherwise, alright? Argue with a wall. I need them so bad. Next, Mike from Until Dawn. Specifically this picture. I mean, look at him. Just look at that picture. Take a second. Just look at that. You cannot tell me that is not a fine ass man. I mean, look at that. The way he's looking at the camera, the little sadness, the little patheticness. I just know that man is a whimper, and I need those sweet nothings in my ear pronto. Now, Cassidy. Ooh. Once again, save a horse, ride a cowboy. And he has a smoking problem. He could put a cigarette out on me anytime. Well, it's not a cigarette, cigar, same thing. But point still stands. I want him to ride me like he rides that Harley. Charles! Charles is fine as hell. That one scene from Epilogue where he's shirtless in like a fighting thing? Ooh. Pass me around, please. Need him bad. Now, Mac from Date Everything. Ooh. They are oh so fine as hell. And listen, I'm going until they balloon screen, alright? We're gonna get some non-binary scissoring going, alright? I'm investing in an auto clicker post haste, making it happen. Until they blue screen. Enough said. Florence from Date Everything. Listen, that is one fine ass floor, alright? Ooh, need her bad. Honestly, it really makes me want to leave a snail trail on the floor. Because what can I say? That is a fine ass floor that I need. And I don't care what anyone tells me. I don't care that she's big. I like them big. What can I say? Need that woman bad. The ceiling can get involved too if she wants, but you know. Next. Yup. Pyramid Head. He can torture me and make me feel guilt anytime he pleased. And truthfully, alright, let's ask the real question here. Do we think he has a pyramid tip? Or like, what's up with that? Just me that thinks that? That's fine. Big V. I know I only put, his human version, but I would take all 4 forms at once if I begged hard enough. I would beg. Do you think he howls when he comes? Anyways, next, Connor. I want that robo meat. It better have a vibrate mode. Honestly, it probably does, and I'm hoping for it. Abby. I need Abby really bad. I don't care what anyone tells me. I want Abby. I need her bad. And truthfully, I had more fun playing as Abby than Ellie. Abby can sit on my face and abuse me anytime. Next. Tommy! Alright, hear me out on this. Young Tommy, his hair was honestly peak. I'm not a big fan of the ponytail, but put that facial hair on young Tommy. Ooh, I'm gnawing on the bars of my enclosure. Next. Yep. Last, but not least, the entire dispatch roster. I was not gonna put every single one of them because you know what, that would took too long. And truthfully, we're looking a little packed in this room right now. It's getting a little, getting a little claustrophobic, right? But my point still stands. I need the entire dispatch team at the same time. And yes, that includes Chase. I want that old man. Oh, how I'm jealous of a blunt. I need to be passed around by all these characters pronto.